Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Chelsea career mode. It's FIFA 23 and we're not going to do a full career mode. I'm just going to do updates in January and at the end of each season because I don't edit, so watching... this clock's as well. It's going to be echoey because of that. There we go, fix that. Like, no one gives a shit about watching me play FIFA. Like, no one cares. So, I figure we'd just do little updates. We've got Graham Potter here. He doesn't have his beard in-game, which means he looks a bit more like a paedophile, to be honest. But we move. He's here. And we're also in January. Because I didn't want to buy anyone in the summer window because it's not realistic, is it? We've already done the summer window. We've done it already, man. Come on. So we're in January, and it's not going fantastic for the boys. We're in 7th. I simmed all the way up to here. We're in 7th. To be fair, it could be worse. We could be Arsenal, who are currently 9th. So realistic as always, FIFA. We are a full 17 points off of top and 9 points off of 4th. We are a game behind all of those teams, however, so... I mean, I suppose one win and we jump up to 5th as long as Wolves and Newcastle lose, but... Good lord. It's not looking great. So, what we're going to do is we're going to sell some players and we're going to buy some players because that's what career mode is. Firstly, we're going to have a look at the Youth Academy. We've got Dutchman Ted Kramer, Dutchman Floris Janssen, another Dutchman, Jaden Meyer. One Spanish lad here called Javi Cordoba, who is 16 and has that beard. Elijah Phillips, Cathal Murphy, and the cream of the crop here, Alex Whitaker, who has already gone up 3 ratings this season. Jesus, yeah, I think we're going to have to get him in the first team and get him out on loan. I think that's a good idea. We'll get Whitaker in, up into the first team, stick him on a loan deal. What we can also now look at is the squad hub and see who we want to bin off. Now, Edouard Mendy and Kepa have both gone up a rating, but I'm going to do what I would like to see us do in real life. I'm going to put Kepa on the transfer list, and I'm going to demote Edouard Mendy to a backup goalkeeper. He's been poor this season, and he doesn't really work with Potter's system, but I think Kepa works better, but he's also just bad. He's just really not very good. So there you are. We've also got all sorts of backup goalkeepers here. We've got Nathan Baxter, who's on loan at Hull. We've got Jamie Cumming, who's on loan at MK Dons. And we've also now, of course, got Gabriel Slonina, the American here, who has come back from his loan. And, you know, we're going to have to see what he can offer for the squad. Bubba Rahman is out on loan at Reading. We'll probably sell him next season. We've got Ben Chilwell, a Chilly boy. He's going to be, you know, in and out of that left-back role with Marc Cucurella. We've got Juan Castillo, who I will put on the loan list. Dylan Williams here, who I really like the look of Dylan Williams. That sounded noncy. I know he's older than me, it's okay. I do really like the look of Dylan Williams. I think he will probably make his way... Well, if Chilwell's 26, Cucurella's 24, I think Dylan Williams will sneak his way, you know, into this team, maybe at some point, and that's something I'd like to see. Marc Cucurella, look at that afro. Just drink it in, boys. Just look at that. Ian Matson, who is on loan at Burnley, of course sponsored by Classic Football Shirts. I forgot about that. Jesus Christ. We'll probably sell him on next season, to be honest, because we don't need him at the moment, and I prefer the idea of Dylan Williams at left back. We've got Wesley Fofana, of course, the Frenchman. Came in for a lot of money from Leicester. He's 80 rated. We'll be looking to start him as much as possible, especially with Thiago Silva already going down to an 83. He was very unhappy because I transfer listed. What the fuck? I forgot to renew his contract, but I remember to do it now, so he'll stop being very unhappy. Kalidou Koulibaly. Kalidou Koulibaly defending Salah and Mane or something like that. I can't remember what that fucking rap is from Mark Goldbridge, but he is very high rated, 87. He's getting into our squad, of course. We've also got Levi Colwill. He's on loan at Brighton, which is great news. He is going to come back and he is going to be fantastic, and we'll probably play him quite a lot next season. We've got Cesar Azpilicueta, whose contract is also expiring. I'll delegate a renewal for now, and I'll decide next season what I want to do with him. Malangsar, who we will sell next season because he's shit. Trevor Chalobah, who I'm actually transitioning into being a CDM at the moment, as it looks like that's what Graham Potter is doing in real life. He's got a nice new face scan as well. Josh Brooking, put him on the loan list. I think he's on it already. No, he's not. Well, now he is. Reece James with his new face scan, 85 rated already. He's great. Dujon Sterling out on loan. Bakayoko, don't remind me. Ethan Ampadu, still got his afro in game, nice. He's on loan at Spezia, see what will happen with him, I'm not sure. And N'Golo Kante, I'm still deciding what I want to do with Kante. I'll keep him here until next season, and then after that, I'm not sure. Hudson-Odoi out on loan at Leverkusen. He's doing quite well at Leverkusen in real life at the moment, so he'll probably come back and get some game time. Carney Chukwuemeka. He is unhappy with his contract, which is interesting. Okay, cool. Now you're happy. Fuck you. We'll probably put him on the loan list as well, actually. I think he will go out on loan. The same thing with Charlie Webster, who has a nice face scan. He is already on the loan list. I can see him breaking into the squad as well, to be perfectly honest. I can see that. I can also see that for this man, Lewis Hall, who is also unhappy with his goddamn contract. But for now as well, Lewis, you'll be going on the loan list. Jorginho, whose contract is expiring in 6 months, we are going to put him on the transfer list, as I think he's got to be leaving, surely. No one Chelsea fan wants him to stay, surely. And I think I won't bother renewing his contract. If he wants to go for free, then he can go for free, because I feel like that's realistic. And we'll put him on the transfer list in case anyone wants to pay for him. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is probably going to go on the transfer list next season. Conor Gallagher has a broken toe, which isn't ideal. Mateo Kovacic, oh, would you look at that? Finally, Kovacic doesn't look like he did in 2018. Tino Andrian on loan. Harvey Vale, who could break into our squad as well. He's on loan at Hull at the moment. We're looking to put Amari Hutchinson out on loan as well, the Jamaican there. Kai Havertz, his future at Chelsea, I think, hangs in the balance this season in real life. And I think I might move him on next season in game. Mason Mount up to an 86 rating already, Jesus Christ. Finally playing him in the right position. Alex Whittaker, who I'm going to have to take off the kit number of 20. Oh yes, I've also... Dennis Zakaria. Well, the game didn't play him enough, so Juventus recalled him from his loan. So we don't have him anymore. But to be perfectly honest, I think something like that is going to end up happening in real life, and he's not going to get used much, and he'll probably go back to Juventus, to be honest. Jesus, Raheem Sterling is also injured. That's not great. Out for 2 months. Fucking hell. Christian Pulisic, goodbye. Hakim Ziyech, goodbye. That's all that needs to be said. They're both shit. Lukaku, Armando Broja, looking good. And then, of course, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, already down to an 83 rating. Jesus, we might need to bring in a new striker. Dear me. I think we'll go for them. We'll go for them this season, and then we'll see what happens. Next up, we have to move on to... Actually, we'll move on to not the team sheets. We'll move on to team management is what we'll do. We're going to change the formation. I know that he's using it in real life and stuff like that. But no, we're not dealing with that. We're not dealing with that shite, right? I'm just not dealing with it. It's not happening. This is better. This is what I want to see, right? This is what the team's currently looking like. Before we've made any signings or anything like that. I think I'll get Chalobah onto the bench as well. Actually, I'll take Kepa off the bench, because I normally don't have goalkeepers on my benches. It's ridiculous. You can make 5 subs on this game now, but you can still only have 7 players on the bench. That's just stupid, man. It truly is. Whittaker is already a 70 rated. That is mad. That only just sort of clicked in. Here we go. Oh no, you need to be a winger, mate. And then so does Pulisic here. And then you can just be a centre mid. There we are. So I'm going to choose Reece James to be our captain because I think he will be the future Chelsea captain, and I think after Thiago Silva it will be him. But since we're not going to be starting Silva, I think it could be him now. So this is the team at the moment. We've got to make a winger signing to replace Christian Pulisic. We're going to make a goalkeeper signing to start instead of Mendy. I know Mendy's very high rated, but if I'm looking for realism, which I am for at least the first season here, he's not going to be playing under Potter. He's been terrible recently, and he's not going to be playing under Graham Potter. We just know he's not. There's Reece James with that captain's armband. That's the sort of thing that I like to see. But firstly, well, not firstly, now let's move on to Transfer Hub. Here we are. We have Moises Caicedo, who has said in real life that he couldn't turn down an offer from Chelsea. Nice. Robert Sanchez, who's a very highly rated Spanish goalkeeper, and Leandro Trossard, all three from Brighton, two of which, these two, who have said that they wouldn't mind moving to Chelsea, and Robert Sanchez, who is here because we do need a goalkeeper. Christopher Nkunku is more of an option for next season. I put him on here just so that he's on here. Diogo Costa is a Portuguese goalkeeper who saves with feet, and I think this is the man that I'm more likely to go for than Sanchez, just because I don't want to raid Brighton too much. I think that's unrealistic to just buy every single one of Brighton's players. Like, that's basically what I'm doing here, so we're going to avoid that. Pedro Neto on here, who is another winger option. We're either going to go for him or Trossard. He does look a little bit more enticing due to Trossard being 28, so I'm not sure what I want to do there yet. Jude Bellingham, who of course could go basically anywhere. He really could go anywhere. He has his pick of anywhere to go basically in the world. But I would like him at Chelsea. Obviously, I'd like him at Chelsea, and I think there's a chance that we'd spend the big bucks on him. Like, I think we'd spend more money than Liverpool. I think Liverpool are the only other realistic option for Jude. So maybe we've got a chance at it. Jonathan David here, 80 rated, would be a nice striker option. James Maddison. Now, this is the man. If I let go of Kai Havertz next season, James Maddison is who I want to come in to replace him because he is fantastic, and I'd like to see him at a club that isn't shit. And also, we have Edson Alvarez here, who I'm not aware of his rating yet. So I'm not sure what I want to do with that yet. Moises Caicedo, I am sure what I want to do with you. I want to buy Moises Caicedo. This is going to be our first signing because I think it's actually going to be Graham Potter's first signing in real life. We're going to really lowball them here. We'll go for 2.5 million. They want 3. Whoa, that tension is shooting up. The tension's raising, but we've got him for 2.9 mil, which is an unbelievable bargain. We'll have to pay about 25 mil in real life if we go for him. But I think Moises Caicedo is I think at this point he's destined to be a Chelsea player. Graham Potter really likes him. We really need another centre mid. And I think this guy is the man. I think he's the man. I think we can get him, honestly, on sporadic. I think he'll be, sporadic. We'll go for 4 years with Caicedo here. We'll disregard, no. We're not having any of that release clause, mate. 9 million in about a season, you'll be worth 20. Not happening. So now this pension bar kicks in. He's getting paid 22 grand at Brighton. I think if we offer 40k and 400,000 as a bonus, he'll accept it, and he has, and we get ourselves a cutscene. Hello? What's going on here? Who's this fella? What the hell is... We've got ourselves a cutscene. Moises Caicedo in. There's Graham Potter. Hello, good to work with you again. Oh. Potter's got shit to do, apparently. He's gone away. Here he is, then, doing his medical. This is kind of sick, you know? This is kind of nice. I don't mind this. There he is, holding up the... Oh, look at him, holding up the blue. Holding up the Chelsea blue. Moises Caicedo, number 20. He's taken Zakaria's number. High grades. I've got a trophy for that. That must mean it's a good... It's an A for Moises Caicedo. An excellent deal. Okay, fantastic job. You got the best out of that deal. Brilliant. It also says not good enough. Make up your mind. But there we go. So Moises Caicedo is our first signing. He is in. I'm going to change his number from 20 though. Because it's Hudson-Odoi's number, man. It's Callum Hudson-Odoi's number. He's going to come back and probably get that 20 back. But he is going to be 25. Moises Caicedo, number 25 for Chelsea. We'll stick ball-winning midfielder on him because I think we can mould him into that Kante role. I reckon is a good idea. And then we could go into team management so we can get him on the bench. For now, we'll take off Gallagher and put Caicedo on there since Gallagher's injured. Chukwuemeka can drop down because he's going to be going out on loan, hopefully. And there he is, Moises Caicedo, the first signing of our Chelsea career mode. Actually, I suppose I could put Jorginho there because we're going to be getting rid of him. First signing of the Chelsea career mode, Moises Caicedo. I've said that about 4 times in the last 2 seconds, but that is wonderful. We've also got a match here. Who's this against? Oh, we're playing against Everton. Okay, well, I'm not going to play it. I'm going to quick sim it. Because we're doing transfers this January, but we've managed a 3-0 win. Of course, Pulisic scored after I've called him shit and I'm trying to sell him. I don't care. I'm still trying to sell him. He's god awful. He's apparently in real life had talks with Juventus. So, we've lost a couple of youth players, Jaden Meyer and Cathal Murphy. I don't really care. A loan offer for Kepa Arrizabalaga with an option to buy. Well, I suppose short length, if we get any sort of money for Kepa, I won't really mind. And then a 2-year loan deal for Slanina. I think if we can get that down to a short loan for the rest of this season, I won't mind it. Just to send him out on loan there again. Yeah, shut up. Yep, cool. You're not unhappy anymore. Yeah, I don't care about you. And I also, yeah, cool. You can just spam those and they don't care. Training day. How do I get rid of? Whoa, shit. How do I just skip these? How do I get this to go away? Is it possible to do that? Because I don't want to sit through that shit every single time. Surely I won't have to. Jorginho approach. Manchester City have approached Jorginho. You gotta be kidding me. Oh no, I want him gone. I've just clocked. I need to renew his contract because I want him gone in January. And if Man City get him like that, then he will not leave until the end of the season. And I want him to be gone now. So we'll delegate a renewal. We'll do this. There we go. And now he's transfer listed. And now someone can come in and actually just buy him. How do I simulate training? Oh, okay. That's a quicker way of doing it. That's nice. That's better. Slanina loan agreement, that's nice. He can go to short term there. We're not going to let Trevor Chalobah go out on loan, even though in real life he wants to go out on loan in January. I suppose if I'm keeping it realistic, I should actually let him go out on loan, shouldn't I? Shit. Whoops. Allow offers for him then, yeah, fuck. Dude, Liverpool, you can get to fuck. And Paris Saint-Germain are apparently interested in Cesar Azpilicueta. We'll leave it for this season, and then we'll maybe get rid of him next. I should go and put Trev out on the loan list there, shouldn't I? Since I wouldn't do it in real life, but since he wants to go out on loan in real life, I suppose I've got to let him. Interesting, Trossard, Montpellier have approached Brighton for Leandro Trossard. Okay. And Spurs want Edouard Mendy. Get the fuck. Get out. Okay, have we got this Edson Alvarez back yet? No. I can see Caicedo coming in January, and I can also see Edson Alvarez coming in January. I can see both of them happening. I'm waiting to make more deals. I'm going to go for Diogo Costa over Robert Sanchez. He's higher rated, and he doesn't play for Brighton, and he's younger as well. So I think Diogo Costa's the man there. I think Pedro Neto will go for as well. Maybe, and then maybe Edson Alvarez too. Edson Alvarez more likely than... Well, no, I suppose Neto's more likely than Alvarez because we're looking to ship on a couple of wingers. Play match. Why is there more matches? There's more matches for me. We'll just skip it. It's the FA Cup. Hopefully... I mean, if we lose to Cambridge, then... Okay. Pulisic scores again. Of course he does. Jesus. At least he's like, putting himself out there for some people to buy him. That's something, at least. Aha, there it is. Oh, and it's from Borussia Dortmund. 55 million I could get the most out of for them here. Okay, well, we'll negotiate. Borussia Dortmund looking to get Christian Pulisic back on their books. Okay, 55 million. What do we say? What do we say to 55 million? Wow, they're really unhappy with that. That tension shot up. How about 52.5? Tension really getting high here. We'll just accept it because honestly, it was like 600k less than what I asked for. So Christian Pulisic looks to be on his way out of Chelsea. Hopefully that's a thing that will happen in real life because he's been woeful. Really, I don't give a shit, Hakim, mate. I'm trying to sell you, remember? He has been absolutely woeful in real life recently, and I would like to see him go. Oh, someone's going. Who's this? Oh, it's Slanina. He's packed his bags. Why is this so depressing looking? What's going on? Why does it literally look like we're just kicking him out? Gabriel Slanina going on loan to Salatina. I'll see you at the start of next season, mate. Then that's really sad. That's really depressing looking. Okay. Well, there we go. Gabriel Slonina out on loan. Oh, who's that guy? I don't know who that guy is. Okay. Out he goes to Salernitana. Pronounced that wrong the first time. I definitely did. Good job. It is good. It's a good thing. Apparently, we're covering 100% of that damn wage, though. I'm not too pleased about that. Mikhail Antonio has gone to Nottingham Forest. Okay. Conor Gallagher's back from injury. We've got a loan offer for Carney Chukwuemeka, which we will accept, and a transfer offer for Kovacic. Get out. Get out. And it was from Real Madrid as well. Good lord. No chance. We've got another cutscene. It's Pulisic. Get out. Go away, Christian. I am happy about how sad he looks. Fuck off, Christian Pulisic. Get out of my club, mate. Get your yank ass out of my fucking club, man. Fuck off back to Germany where you can play against some shit players and look good, mate. No, don't wave him off, assistant manager, whoever you are. Get him out. Happy about that, Graham Potter. Christian Pulisic is no longer a Chelsea player. He is gone. He's out of here. That black guy's happy about it too. I don't know who that is, but he's happy about it. Is this going to be good for us? Are they going to be happy about this deal? Is FIFA bad negotiation? An F? You could have made 500k more profit. So apparently that's worth an F. Are you mental? What is that? Well, that's good. Oh, number 16 he's been given. Jesus, Pulisic on the 16 at Pulisic on the 16 at Jesus, Borussia Dortmund. I could not get that out. Trossard is going to Montpellier, so we'll get rid of him out of here. Now, it's unrealistic, isn't it? It's very unrealistic to go for Christopher Nkunku. It really is. So I think we're going to have to go for Pedro Neto in this transfer window. How much is 23 million is all for Alvarez. Okay. How much is Neto? Neto, 24 million. Good lord, 24 million for Pedro Neto. I think it's an unrealistic one just because we haven't actually been linked with him at all in real life. But it's the sort of deal that I'd like to see Chelsea make. And I tell you what, actually. Yeah, Bruno Lage is happy with Hakim Ziyech. I'm happy to get him out the door. We've probably lost money there. It's probably going to give me a terrible, terrible score. But you know what? I don't mind. I am perfectly fine with getting Hakim Ziyech out of this squad because you know what? Now it may look like we're very... it may look as though we're very low on... Oh, Neto's happy with just that, with no bonus. Pedro Neto, then, is a Chelsea player. We've got another signing through the door. Pedro Neto is here. He's seeing our assistant manager. He's talking to the black man. Both of these guys seem to be on work every day. Jesus, we've got the same cutscene as before, which is a bit of a pain, but oh well. Maybe you get different cutscenes for, like, specific... Maybe if we buy, like, a 90 rated player, he'll get a different cutscene than 270 rated players sort of thing. But there he is. Pedro Neto in that Chelsea blue. Graham Potter, we're very happy about it. He's been given immediately Christian Pulisic's number 10. That's hilarious to me. And I'm happy about that. And yeah, realistically, an F. But as if I give a shit. I don't care. He's in. He's here. He's queer, I suppose. That's not really where I was originally going with that. But there we are. Pedro Neto. is now a Chelsea player. We can get him. He'll probably go straight into the team sheet, right? Yes, he will. On that right wing, Pedro Neto. There he is. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. And now, Kepa's still not gone. I'm not quite sure what the crack is with that. Any youngsters who we care about here? Not really anyone that I care too much about. Who is that? Oh, that's this guy. That's Anning. I suppose. Well, we'll give him a proper scout. And that guy's American. So the American owners, Todd Bowley will probably be wanting to see me do a bit of that. What am I trying to do here? I'm still a little bit confused by these new menus. I can't lie. But what I'm not confused about is what I'm gonna do here. Callum Hudson-Odoi. We're going to recall him from his loan at Leverkusen. He's now back as a Chelsea boy. There he is. He's already up to a 79 overall. And now we've got our winger. Our winger depth is back. We can put him straight onto the bench because I'll take Brozier off and just put Callum on. And then Brozier can get stuck on there every once in a while as well when I rotate it. But there we are. We have made 2 signings already. We might go ahead and make a third one. I think I'm going to two-part this because it's taken me a long time. I'm on 25 minutes already. So we're halfway through January, and that is what the team is looking like. Beautiful. I'm happy with it at the moment. I'll see you in the next one.